Hello, come on in, shut the door, have a seat, have a cocktail. Welcome to another edition of the Brooklyn Baby Podcast with me, your host, Charlene Sav. Well, this is Saturday, and hopefully everyone had a wonderful week and they're enjoying your weekend. And just, as we are in the second half of this winter season, hopefully everyone is feeling great. Well, today's episode is called Preparing for Blessings. Preparing for blessings. It's amazing what happens when there's a shift in the paradigm of your life. And you ever notice sometimes with this shift of the paradigm and the shift of energy, even this shift of mindset, certain people come into your life, certain people come out of your life, certain things are taken away from you, and certain things come to you. And it's not by chance. It's not by chance, people. It is preparing in life, the higher powers that be, God, the Lord, Jesus, a higher power is preparing you to open up and receive your blessings. And sometimes it comes in the form of us losing people and things, not necessarily in the sense of death or anything like that, but it could be. But I mean more so in them like still maybe alive and kicking, or so to speak, but they're just not in your life. Or maybe you chose to remove them, or they removed themselves, which we're not going to chase anyone who exits out of our life, no matter who it is. Or certain things that opportunities may have, or certain circumstances taken away from you. And don't dismay. Often when you look back and reflect, and when all these positive things into your life, that was just the universe and the higher power and God, Jesus, the Lord, preparing you to receive your blessings. And it might be something or someone that you don't want to get rid of, you don't want to have it removed, but when you are positive and trying to do the right thing, I'm not saying we're perfect, if you look out for other people, the universe and karma will look out for you. I firmly believe. I'm not saying life is going to be perfect. I'm not saying we're not going to have adversity. I'm not saying we're not going to have problems. As long as you're living and breathing, child, you're always going to have a problem. But it's how we choose to deal with our problems, and it's how we choose to act, and how we react, how we see things, how we carry on with our lives in the midst of adversity. It's not so much what happens to us, but really how we react. How do we internalize it? Do we let it roll off our shoulders, off our backs? Reaction is key. Reaction is paramount. But, and you ever sat and looked at your life, and when wonderful things happened at the end of a metaphorical storm or trial and tribulation, and you had tests and you have your testimony, and you ever look, I was talking to someone recently, and I'm not going to say who, but this particular person and I were talking, and one of the things that was mentioned is the fact that, me and this person had a falling out, and this situation with this person's telling me had ended, and all these other things were removed out of this person's life, and then some big blessing occurred. Huge, colossal. And it was just amazing. And when we were talking about things that happened in our individual lives, me and this person, we realized, this was taken away, this person was removed, or we removed that person in our individual lives, and then God opened up greater things than we could even imagine. Like they say in the Bible, like it said in the Bible, God will bless you so much you don't even have room to receive. Amazing. So just when things are not working out, just always trust, have faith, be positive. But a lot of times we tend to, as humans, want to hold on for things that are not meant for us. Shoot, it could be a person, it could be a relationship, a situationship, it could be a job, a certain career, it could be a group of friends or a friend, an associate, anything or anyone. And, you know, karma, the higher being forces are trying to remove it just because. And then sometimes, no, not sometimes, all the time, when certain people are removed out of your life, the higher power, God doesn't want those people to be around you when you get your blessings. Because sometimes those blessings may come with haters. It may come with people trying to take advantage of you because of the blessing, especially if it's something financial or materialistic. And you have people who are hating on your blessing and trying to block your blessings and also trying to mooch, take away from your blessings. So when the universe has people be removed, or when the universe has you, giving you some kind of inkling to remove people or remove yourself from certain people, situations, or whatever the case may be, hey, listen to it, follow it, let it be your guide, because at the end of the day, it's going to be for your betterment. It's going to be for your betterment. You got to remove those obstacles. You got to remove those obstacles. You know, it's like, it makes me think of that song a bit. What was it? I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I can see all the obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that pass me by. It's going to be a brighter day, a sunshiny day. Yeah, that song is deep. And I know one time I was going somewhere. I was in my at my car wash. And it's one of those car washes, you put your car in the conveyor belt and it actually runs your car through while you're able to sit in it and chill inside your vehicle while it's going through the conveyor belt. Anyway, and that song came on, and I remember it was about maybe 2018, I want to say, and a situation that I was involved in romantically had ended, and that song came on, and unbeknownst to me, some things were revealed about that person shortly after, but I felt like such a cloud had been lifted up. The sword of Damocles gone from my life. It was clear. I could see what went wrong with that situation. I was happy that it was gone. And then, like I said, shortly after, when I chose to put it into it, more intel and stuff came out that pretty much co-signed, and it confirmed that I made the right choice. And it explained why I felt lighter, why I felt better, I felt happier. Yeah, the situation ended by my choice, but at the same time, there was a lot of stuff going on with that situation that I had no idea. And there was a reason why things weren't working out. So, and then bigger blessings came into my life, bigger, better circumstances. And yeah, and you all, I'm sure a lot of you could relate. You know, you think something, you feel compelled to end it or get out of it. And I'm not just talking about relationships. It could be, again, like I mentioned before, career, friendships, business dealings, partnerships, whatever the case may be, jobs. And it's not working out, or it could be a situation where the other party makes a decision for you. And you might be down for a minute, but then you realize, again, if you're a positive person, a kind person, and you don't try to set traps for people and monitor people, police people. I'm not talking about people like that. Because really, if you have like a malicious heart, I firmly believe that, you know, you block your blessings. But I'm talking about people who have good hearts, pure hearts. I'm not saying we're perfect, but try not to, people don't try to set traps for people, be mean or malicious. I'm not talking about people like that, but people who are the opposite, the antithesis of that, with goodness, not haters, not jealous. And I believe, you know, when you do right, you're good, of good cheer, positive, not trying to set roadblocks for people, you're going to be blessed. And when you just got to sometimes sit back, let the powers that be do what they do for you, and then just be ready to receive. Just be ready to receive. Be ready to receive. Check it out. Well, that's it for now. Hopefully you enjoyed this edition of the Brooklyn Baby Podcast. Until next week, stay beautiful, stay blessed, stay focused. Bye.